Welcome back. I'm Austin with WolfPac-Outdoors. The adventure. Adventure of a lifetime, adventure of a moment. Living inside of the moment of adventure.
How are we looking? Looks just like a yummy, yummy steak.
Finding your happiness and going for it. Dissolving the constructs of, I hate my job, or I'm stuck at a desk, or I'm stuck outside laboring all day. When you do what you love, the taste, the texture, the feel, the love, the laughter, the happiness, it just pours out of it. Here at Swingarm City, this is a really interesting obstacle, and it's something that I saw on Powers 4x4 from Instagram. He's a photographer and he does pretty sweet stuff. And so when I arrived here, I was like, oh snap, that's freaking huge. So I took it slow. I took like 5 or 6 runs at it before I was like, okay, I'm locked in. And then I sent it. Ha-ha! Right there. Hell yeah, man, that felt amazing. On the way over to the Sand Flat Recreation Area, I stopped in the town of Moab for some fuel and food. And by then, it had started raining, and instead of just jumping straight towards Hell's Revenge, I decided to go over to Fins and Things. But I took the yellow trail, which is like a mini version of Fins and Things, and it's only about a 45-minute long trail. And I thought, well, hell, maybe that'll offer me enough time for the rain to pass and the trails to dry out, because they definitely weren't dry when I hit Hell's Revenge, but it was manageable. This is really where the trail begins. Maybe I'm about 500-600 yards into the trail before I started filming, but this is basically where the difficult stuff begins. Take some locker sandwich. Boom. Oh yeah? And how about I just accelerate through this? But I'd swear, man, lockers make this truck nearly unstoppable. If the rock wasn't slick at all, it would have probably climbed up that with no problem without lockers. This is really my first bona fide adventure into the Moab area for any of these trails. The mountains were incredible to see. The rock formations popped. Unfortunately, this film doesn't really do the colors justice. It's so weird how that seems to be a common thread. Really, you've just got to see this place for yourself to get the magnitude and the depth of the colors, the smell of the air. It's all so incredible. I found it extremely enlightening. Through this entire trail, I really tried to take the harder lines. So for me, taking these harder lines was more so just testing myself for hell's revenge. I really love to test myself and take this truck on the hardest lines that I think it can handle. And you know, I've really been impressed by this truck. I don't know, it's made overlanding even more accessible because the places that we can actually reach in the vehicle have become much more vast than they ever had been. That inner fender does not like to play with these 37s. It seems like every time I fix and repair that inner fender, something happens to where it pops back out and starts scraping the tire again when I make that left-hand turn. Thankfully, I fixed it again, and we're good to go. You really got to gut that front wheel well out to make 37s fit and articulate through the full range of motion. I swear, this place, if you can swing it, if you can get out there, if you've got 68 hours and enough motivation, frick man, you could get over to Moab now. It took me about 14 hours to drive to Moab. I drove through the night. You know, once I was there, I was dog tired. You can do so much with so little time, it's incredible. I really wanted to show you that even I get trapped in saying, you know, I'm busy. I don't have time for that. You might even look at this and go, this guy has no responsibilities in life. Well, actually, I've got 2 kids, my wife of 12 years now. So there's a lot of time that I spend with my family. I have a full-time job where I work 76 hours a week. So to me, having 68 hours to find an adventure and capitalize on every moment, it's completely plausible within your lives also. I think we need to change the culture. It's easy to not like any job that you have. And this one thing seems to hold true. Start by doing something you love. And when the times get tough and it feels like you're walking through knee-high mud, for me, when I love what I do and I love my job, it makes all those difficult times so much sweeter. I get all romantic about it, I swear. It's one of those things that I have a deep romance for. Sharing happiness and doing what you love, doing what you love genuinely. And of course, that's not all of it, but it's a good start. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'd love to hear your take on it. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey. I'm Austin with WolfPac-Outdoors. I will howl at you later.
Perfect.